Everybody's got a agenda. Slide over here. You're not even in the thing. You're not even in the thing. Jeez. Alright? Not in it. I don't know what to tell you. Lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Why are you so low? Why are you so low? Huh? Right here. Alright. That's good. Alright. Are you reading this? No. Just getting the set. Got cool A covers. Joey, the world is gone crazy. The world's gone crazy, Joey.
Yeah. Well, why? What happened? What happened that made you just realize this?
Well, you know, there's the thumbnail thing.
I really like this cover. It's so simple. That is
Thumbnails. They don't like the thumbnails. So I had to change that up. Yeah, them. You know what I mean? Well, from what we heard.
What'd you say about the thumbnail, you little shit? What did
you
you say?
Alright, settle down. You know, you got subpar YouTube channels, you know, taking shots at some of the council. But, we've been told to not engage, so we won't engage.
Oh, you have to tell me what the,
Oh, no. We will not engage. And then, you know, Marvel said that, Spider-Man's never gonna get married again.
Why?
They're gonna take away Peter Parker's long lost love. Mary Jane. They said, oh, they can be girlfriend and boyfriend.
Do they just want...
But they can never be married.
Why? Why? What's wrong with marriage?
That's what they decided.
Why? What's wrong with marriage?
They are obviously against it. Even though it was when Peter Parker was his most popular. But
I think Marvel's just against the nuclear family. As is Disney.
It's like they're against it, and they're for it, and they're against it. It's like they just punch it, then they love it, then they punch it. You know?
Yeah. But what do they... Oh, so they don't mind them being together. I thought they were bringing in a sense of like, oh, they just want her to be jackpot.
No, they just said they can never... Peter Parker could never get married again. He will always be single, or he'll be the boyfriend.
That's so weird.
Hey, you know this is what we pay them all this money for, so we should be thankful, right? Anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's good, Council of Comics? It's New Comic Book Day, episode number 137. Ooh, he's upset, guys. See what you did? You got him upset. These are my picks. Thank you for being here, Joseph.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's start off. I don't read this, but it's got cool cover A's. TMNT Naruto.
It's $3.99.
$4.99. There's no $3.99 anymore, Joseph. What's wrong with you?
These are all $3.99.
Oh, that's good. We still got some. I think that's $3.99.
It's $4.99.
Never mind.
Ultimate Wolverine number 3.
I approve. It's a good story.
It's a good story. And we saw that lightened up right there. A little bit.
Yeah, it's a cool cover, but I don't know about 2 covers.
And the variant. I just do it because, you know, I want to have one for the set and then another one to give away or sell or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, everybody? It is brand new comic book day, and these are my picks for the week. We'll start off with DC. Batman, Hush 2, of course. I'm looking forward to this. I know there's like moaning and groaning, but I'm looking forward to this. Absolute Wonder Woman, number 6. I've been enjoying this Absolute title. It's probably my favorite of the 3. Justice League Unlimited, number 5. So I'm enjoying this too. And Batman, Last Halloween. This has been excellent. This has also been very good.
Of course. See, this is the garbage cover right here. Look at this nonsense. Yeah, not even remote. I'm not showing that. I'm helping our viewers. We care about our viewers. We don't want to put trash on here. Let me call it. Woo! Just saving $4. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm not up to date. What do you think?
How much is this Spider-Man book? You guys know?
It's like $4.99.
It's $4.99? Okay. I don't know if they would say it on the back or not. Because it's a wraparound.
What's the variant though?
Yeah, I know.
Thank you, $5.99.
$5.99.
I was nervous about it.
See, you can save it from the tape too this way.
I was happy when I heard it was
You're God among men. That is a lot. Wait, so is it just that because it's ending?
Yeah, probably.
You ready for me?
You got the same one as me.
Yeah, dude. It's a good cover.
I like the other one.
And you see the difference?
Well, it's in the water.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be the French Quarter.
What?
It's supposed to be the French Quarter, just buildings.
Yeah, I'll catch
I thought it was.
Didn't part of the French Quarter burn down last year?
I don't know.
Wasn't there an issue with that? I know that stuff, there was issues.
Yeah, I don't know.
The House of the Rising Sun burned down, you heard that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
A few years ago, yeah. I don't think they've rebuilt it though, yeah.
I'll still catch.
That's sad.
I prefer the.
Oh, now I'm sad. I don't want to do my books.
The Vigiano.
Oh yeah, because you're going to a lot of whorehouses.
Jesus. I'm getting Rivals covers. Let's just get those out of the way.
Joseph.
I like that one.
Draw a rival cover for you.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna give me a blank.
Magneto. Oh, there'll probably be a blank for their... I got you. Uncanny X-Men? In the same cover as you.
I approve.
Pretty good story there. Finishing up Manhunt.
Is that knock?
Huh?
Oh, that.
Finishing up Manhunt here too. I'm not sure how it's going to finish up after the big reveal last issue in X-Force, but we'll see. Wolverine Revenge. I really like this book. You know, the art's going to be incredible, but it's a cool little futuristic book.
What's going on, Council? Steve DeSario here, sometimes comic book artist, but mostly just full-time slave to the man. There were a lot of books this week, a lot of great covers. This stack could be double the size. I'm just gonna get into it real quick. Marquez, just the A cover for Uncanny, super dope cover, love it. Chiquetto variant, I think it's a C cover, Ultimate Spider-Man. Lino Yu, of course, my boy, Ultimate Wolverine. Another Lino Yu, Thunderbolts, super dope cover. Emanuela Lupacina, I love her. Love this cover. I don't know who that character is, I'm sure you know.
I don't.
J. Scott Campbell, Rogue.
Finally, Crypto gets a book.
Yeah, that's what we need. Oh man, I've been waiting for that one. they got my letter in the mail.
Oh, and because we're still doing these variant covers, or these cameo covers, we have a Stephen Colbert cameo covers.
Man, they're on fire.
Yeah, holy crap.
Wow.
Just in case you wanted to wipe your ass. I know.
What's wrong with them?
Yeah, why do you complain about DC? They're doing everything right now.
They're doing everything to make money.
Yeah. I mean, no, of course not. Ooh, that's exciting.
I'm not getting far down below.
Batman and Robin doing a little Etrigan story? I like Etrigan.
Intriguing?
Is that how you really say it? Yeah, just to get you going. We haven't said it wrong for 30 years.
Right? Oh man! God, I feel so stupid.
Ooh, it's a kimono cover?
Yeah, it's the not garbage cover.
Yeah, it's really nice.
All right, so yeah, we're just gonna get into it because we're talking.
So my books, yeah. So I'm getting the I actually don't really, Peach is whatever. I don't mind this cover, but it's not the other guy who's been doing some of the covers.
JR's his name.
That one is garbage. You should see the other one. It's trash. One World Order Dooms. I'm getting stuff. Stand with that. I think
That's a nice
I'm not getting all the side ones. I'm just getting the main.
Was that
book.
Doom Academy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting Doom Academy, but that's because I read Strange Academy. So, Rebel Hulks. Yeah. I love the Klein covers, don't you?
Yeah, there's also
So angry.
Thor's coming soon too in the book. So
Yeah. I like Thor. Well, he did Thor for a little while too.
he did, yeah.
So,
And it was really good.
It was good. Yeah.
It was really good.
So yeah. Still rolling with Star Wars. Fear of the Jedi, number 2. Are you reading this one? Or this is not one of those?
Getting done. You're all clean shaven. Yeah, it's time. It's time. It's the time of year. You gotta start fresh, right?
Yeah, I know. Becky won't let me do that.
No shave.
No, she's not. I'm not allowed to. Whatever.
Nobody likes to look at somebody who doesn't look like their husband. You know.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna leave it all alone. Leave it all alone.
Well, right? It's you have some kids and they don't know you with the beard.
That stuff does happen.
I know I'm accurate.
That stuff does happen. Kids get freaked out like when you shave. They're crying and stuff. Who's that? What happened to my daddy? What'd you do to my daddy? All right.
I love when the kids are like, you look so weird, and you just come down to the point like, you will get used to it because I still pay the bills.
That's right. Exactly. One way or the other, you're gonna get used to it. Okay, let's go. All right, we ready to do books?
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Hi. We're gonna do books. We're gonna talk about my books. We're gonna talk about my picks for this week. We're going to start with Absolute Martian Manhunter. I love Martian Manhunter. One of my favorite characters of all time. I have very fond memories of when I got my superpowers Martian Manhunter action figure when I was a kid, and that was where the love began of John Jones. I have no idea what's going to happen here. It's nothing like the classic version, obviously, but I think that's part of why we're here. So,
Cliff hated
and it's
it
exact.
just by looking at it.
I looked at it and I wanted to throw up.
I
And
opened
you know
it up,
what's
by the way, and I thought it looked very interesting, but they did give the Martian Manhunter in a way like a new blue look, like he's got one eye in the center.
Yeah, I mean, but
but it looks like he's more of like in people's minds.
Okay.
He's like the mind hunter, not the man hunter.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I thought the artwork.
But
was
Josh, I do want
pretty
to tell you,
cool.
my love of Martian Manhunter also began when I picked Superpowers toy and reading the back of the packaging for his powers and ability, going, "Wow, he's amazing!"
He's basically like Superman.
He's basically like Superman, but he phases and mind reads, but he's vulnerable to fire.
Fire.
But the thing is that
I don't like fire either.
That's what's lame about him, though, right? Because you can light a match and scare him.
Well,
But
yeah, I
Having
mean-
said that, I think they're gonna play with that too, because like the Mindhunter idea, the idea of like turning on a light. But anyway, we'll see. But
see.
I've always thought of that. But the thing is that with the original Martian Manhunter, right? It's true. It's like you can beat him with a match, but he can turn intangible. He could just
Sure, absolutely.
go through the match.
There's a lot
like,
of.
He's more powerful than Superman.
Listen, this is a lot like DC characters. They all have some. They all had or have some bizarre weakness. You know, it's like
rock.
the color yellow or whatever, wood
rock.
or a rock or whatever. You know what I mean? Anything like
you
that.
really have to
why
go
Chip
after
was
Green
hit-
Lanterns like that.
Hey,
didn't
Yes,
you?
I did, by the
Chip
way.
Chip was hit with a school bus. We all know that story, right? It's
Anyway.
terrible.
Anyway.
It's true. It's yellow. And it ran him down.
This is why you're here. Batman Hush 2 Dose. I like the original Hush. I don't love the original Hush, but I think it's a really cool story arc for Batman. I think it's really good for like new readers. So let's hope this brings some people into the shop, right?
This is the
I think
biggest
it will.
book of the week.
Absolutely, has to be, right? No doubt. So check it out. Very,
And there's
very
a
cool.
bunch of different covers for it. I
There were
think
a
Joey
lot.
already showed a bunch of them off, but yeah.
Yes,
There were a lot.
the
I
Amazing
did-
Spider-Man effect.
I did get this one, which I thought was kind of neat.
That's a Jim Lee, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Jim Lee, so I thought
And
that was
It
cool.
does look like he did. We were joking about this earlier. It does look like he brought everybody back to be in this story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, right? You're gonna go there, right? You're gonna have that lineup, so why not?
Hello and welcome to Cliff's Corner, where I don't know. We're going to talk about what garbage I'm buying this week. Let's find out. All right, so I haven't bought comics for 2 weeks, so let's just skip the nonsense. I just cut to what I felt was important to talk about. The Deviant finally ended last week, and I picked it up, and I just love it. It's not too complicated. But it's not for the faint of heart. I really had a great time with the series. I'm satisfied with the conclusion. I know some people aren't. I know it's not a practical murder mystery thing, but I found some joy in it, so there you go. Next up, The New Gods. Ron V is a master. This is probably, other than Wonder Woman, the best book happening at DC right now. Check it out. Sweet Paprika by Mirka Andolfo, and of course written by Chris Orlando. We are now on issue 4 of Open for Business, and I don't tout the love, because you know what? Lots of people love Sweet Paprika, but no one's given the queer version love, so I will.
Hey everyone, it's me Joey, and you're watching the Council of Comics.
So over on the Marvel stuff, Ultimate Wolverine, of course, and the Amazing Spider-Knot. This is going to wrap this Spider-Man arc up, but this has been a good ending for this whole Spider-Man arc. Speaking of Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, probably the best Spider-Man book out there right now. And the rest of this is Independence, and it's a big week for Independence. And I'm surprised I am the only one getting the Mummy this week. That's surprising. Like, Joey didn't even pick up the Mummy? Wow. It looks good. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. I really dig this story. So, another story I've really been digging, heavily invested in now. Feral. Love Feral.
And of course, the book that is on everyone's minds and lips and hands this week, it's Hush 2 in Batman 158. I went for the A cover because I am not buying into any of this nonsense. I'm over it. Next up, Green Lantern number 21, because it is the rise of Starbreaker. And I may be the only person who cares about Starbreaker, but I love me some Starbreaker, so I'm picking up Green Lantern.
Lucas Wernick Rogue. He's killing Storm, and now he's killing this Rogue cover. Another Lino Yu. I don't know who this artist is, but I love it because it's very Art Nouveau, and I just wanted to add it because I thought it deserved a shout out. Ji Hyung Lee, I believe. Super dope. Of course, Jenny Frieson. And Ben Campbell. I prefer not to say the title of this book, but if you know, you know. I like this DNA cover. Super dope. I don't know who this artist is. I apologize, but very dope Gunslinger cover. Another Lino Yu, because Lino Yu.
Also, Batman, I have this. Batman's Strangest Cases. Do you know anything about this?
Other than that it exists in treasury size? That's
yeah,
it.
I don't know. I was looking through it, though. It's got 2 like really cool looking Denny O'Neil, Neil Adams stories.
I'm just a little bit afraid that DC's going psycho with all these treasury sizes. Like, there's a treasury size Hush 2 #1 just because they could.
Right, well, why not? I get that. Listen, you know what? The way I look at these treasury things is like they're kind of a pain in the ass to keep at the house because where do you put
period.
them?
Yes,
or whatever.
same.
But at the same time, I just remember them always, and maybe this is just me, I remember them being like at the top row, like at a comic book shop. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And like they were always expensive. And I was like, well, I'll never be able to afford that because I'm just going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's.
And I can buy 10 comics for that price.
Yeah, but exactly, right, with on that too, right? So that, but now I'm an adult. I make my own money. And I bought this with my own money. So screw you, little Josh. Anyway, next
I don't
up.
feel like that's the right lesson for little Josh.
It's not talking about little Josh right now. Yeah, no, Bernie Wrightson, man. That's, I mean, you know, to do Batman, that's pretty sweet. And then there's the Neil Adams. And you know what? I'll say this too about this Neil Adams stuff in here. This is like the coloring, like the way that it should be. Because for some reason, 10, 20 years ago, DC was like, let's do all the
I think
cute
Neil
digital
Adams wanted it, and he like redrew his ears and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
well,
Like,
no.
They all touched it.
Sorry, I love Neil
But
Adams.
this, I
Rest in
think,
peace, but no.
I think this is
That's the way it should
actual,
be.
like they didn't, yeah.
No, that's how it should look. No, for real. Like that's just classic. I don't know.
Anyway,
That's my jam.
There are a couple of covers this week. This is the one I like the best.
Uncanny?
And then Uncanny. There's two Gambit ones,
It's-
but I like this one more than the other one.
They're all pretty much Gambit covers, though, right? Because I think it's a Gambit story.
No, the main cover is something else. I can't remember. It's like I think it's the team or something like that. But yeah, I like this one. So yeah, Uncanny X-Men. I don't love this cover, but it's the only one.
Really?
Yeah, I
Really?
couldn't
X-Force
I couldn't find the other one. Yeah. And I think it's only going to what, 10? I think there's only one more and it's done, something like that. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's done. So.
Until they do it again, of course.
Not anytime soon, but you know. And part 7.
Last part.
What'd
you think of the?
I'm gonna read it all at once.
Okay, you don't know yet.
Nah,
Okay.
so yeah, I'm gonna now that I have them all, maybe I'll sit down this week and read them all at once. Yeah, Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. This is 7, right? Yeah. I thought this was gonna be done. I thought it was only supposed to go 5, but
I thought it was a 6-parter.
So yeah, it's good. But yeah, and I still like the artwork. This cover is kind of wild, though, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy.
What would you do if you ran into that guy in a side street?
Wow. Side street? He's just looking at me like that?
Hey, you.
Oh, he beckons me?
Beckons you.
I gotta go.
You've been beckoned.
There's no way he's not gonna be able to throw that sword through my chest, so I might as well go over there.
He's gonna throw it at you, but maybe you could duck. No?
You give me a lot of credit.
Yeah, that's right.
This is new.
This is new. This is the one that they were making fun of me. That's a Ronaldo, and this is a Ronaldo. I'm getting this one. I also read this one, but I'm not getting this one. But I'm gonna.
What's that about?
This is.
Looks like it's about an
I can't
android.
remember that. Now that you ask me, if I remember correctly, it's something like, it's one of those. Something happened weird with Dad years ago, and now I'm entangled with it now, in the future type thing.
Okay.
I think there's androids. I can't
A
remember.
Rook spy thriller?
Oh, who knows? Well, I don't know. It's his image, so who knows? But it's Rosenberg, so you know it's going to be well written.
I don't know why when I saw it, it reminded me of the original.
This Ultimate Spider-Man number 15, probably the best Spider-Man book, with Peter Parker married to Mary Jane. And it's the most popular Spider-Man book.
So they have a healthy relationship.
They have a healthy relationship. They got 2 kids. Wow.
Huh. I didn't know you could do Peter Parker like that and have a good book.
Right? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Wolverine Revenge. I mean, this book takes forever to come out.
It does.
Oh, good God. Is Capullo doing anything else? Let me check.
Yeah,
no.
really? What? Come
No,
on.
he's not doing anything else. So why is this taking so long? Is it the writer's fault? Is it Hickman? Hickman does a lot.
The Hickman does it.
Yeah. But we got the
Hickman's doing Spider-Man.
the red band and the
Ultimate
regular.
Spider-Man. Right?
So if you want red blood, you get this one.
Yeah, it's
If you want green blood, you get this one.
the stupidest thing
Yeah.
I've ever friggin' seen.
Top 5 book out right now. Incredible Hulk. This is an amazing book.
It's a great
It's an
book.
incredible book.
It's a great book.
Yeah, and especially when they don't go to guest artists and they keep the original guys there.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, it's so good.
Quite nice.
So good. And kind of separate from the rest of the Marvel universe, even though there's some guest
There's some guest appearances. I think
pretty self-contained.
Yeah, I think the last guest appearance they had was Werewolf by Night, and that guest appearance had some implications in the Werewolf by Night book as well.
Okay.
And it was connected well.
We like a crossover.
Yeah.
A good crossover.
A good crossover. See?
It's time to pay the vig. The Uncanny X-Men, number 12. This is a great cover. Probably one
Yeah, it's a cool cover.
one of the best X-Men covers ever.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. Look how simple it
Let
is,
me
too.
flip it over. Look at that. You know?
Yeah.
Very, very nice. That looks weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say that kind of confused me.
Of course,
Rivals covers.
Rivals. Amazing Spider-Man, because I just got to finish the story, and thank God it's a Rivals cover.
This is actually a good wraparound cover.
You know what I mean? So I can read it and not have to buy cover A. Incredible Hulk one, Rivals cover, very,
like
very
that one.
nice. And
Luna.
Doom's Division. Right
Luna
there.
Snow.
Luna Snow. All right. Then moving on to DC, you great band of creators over there at DC. Jim Lee, I love you. You made me want to draw as a kid. I'm so excited for this. I have not opened it. I don't want to look at it until I get home at my spot where I read, and perhaps Jim Lee will bring back some memories. But Hush 2, Batman 158, right? Big book this week. Probably one of the biggest books this week. I do like this cover, so I got this cover as well.
Is that the whole wraparound?
No, it's just this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so the
wraparound is just, yeah, you didn't know that?
God forbid.
You didn't know the wraparound was just the other covers?
No. I just figured they would do that because I know this is a two-parter, so I figured they would just do this as a wraparound. I didn't know they would do this, and then the other side they would do a separate cover.
Yeah.
But I should have known it's DC.
Come on, you should have known. And I got a blank, you know. Secretly, I'm just like Green Shirt Guy and C Bizzle. I collect the blanks. I like to do a little drawing myself. What Ronaldo didn't know was that there was more. So this is the ash can for 159. Schwa.
Caught up on this. This is pretty fun. I'm looking forward to seeing where he's gonna take Wolverine. But the art's on point and kind of like.
Did you watch?
It might end up being a pretty emotional ride.
Did you watch us draw Wolverine?
What's that?
You didn't watch?
No,
it?
I didn't. No.
See, this is the kind of friends I have here.
Back to my books. Incredible Hulk.
Says he supports you, and then where is he?
I support him. For example, when he told me to get Incredible Hulk this week, I was like, I trust you. I will get Incredible Hulk this week.
A book you already get.
You already get Incredible Hulk, though.
Wow, you really just gonna help me out here?
See how he lies? See, and then, you know, say I gaslight, and then we got this guy over here.
Justice League Unlimited. I like how the Justice League in this is unlimited. It was a really good book.
Hey everyone, it's Steve, full-time slave to the man, sometimes comic book artist, and you're watching Council of Comics.
And I already said Wonder Woman is the most fantastic comic, so of course Wonder Woman 19 has coming on with me. And I haven't talked about Superman enough lately, so of course some Superman love. And of course the Nakayama Superwoman variant. Really beautiful. So those are just some of my wonderful picks this week. I'm glad that we had this time together. Until next time, everybody, peace and love.
This is Andy Kubert G.I. Joe cover because, yeah. This Ruan foil Doom, very dope, super dope. Joel Jones making an appearance this week. Love me some Joel Jones. Sanford Green, dope cover. The inside looks just as you would expect, super dope. I'm very much looking forward to this book. Josh, this is Sway, Absolute Wonder Woman. We have a Freeze on, Absolute Wonder Woman. We have a Sean Murphy, Absolute Wonder Woman. And we'll end it with some Batmans. J. Scott Campbell. And Jim Lee, I had a hard time picking. This is the gatefold though. It folds out into 3 different Jim Lee covers. And to be honest, I kind of like the A. And it's, the interiors are Jim Lee. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's about it for this week, guys. I will catch you guys next week with some more covers. Stay tuned.
Batman Hush! Yes. I will be getting this cover. I was going to get this, which also has the wraparound. But I don't think I will. I think this is too much. So I'm going to get cover A. And that's it. Here, let me show you guys. Can I do that real quick?
No.
You mind? He's the director. So you get this cover. Stop for it. You get this cover.
Chair, but nice try. If it was me, I would have fully admitted to it. But it was not.
me. And then you get.
It was me.
This little wraparound.
Goldberg.
Wow! Look at that. Those are 2 cover. These are 2 separate books. Like you can buy those two by
You can
themselves.
get this one if you want to get the one in 1,000.
That's crazy.
Such a waste.
It's too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. It's
There's
too
one on
much.
the inside too. You want to show them the one on the inside? There's one on the
Oh
inside.
well, this is the.
No, not that one. There was one on the inside of this.
That's just the advertisement.
Oh, my bad. It looked like I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's too much. It's just too like how much?
It's
is
too
this
much,
one?
but then you're gonna get it.
$8. I just told you I wasn't gonna get it. $8. Liar. So,
Like you're like this guy who shows you things and then what he actually takes to the counter, completely different. Completely different
one
vibe.
I'm gonna get.
Okay.
This is going back, and I don't know. It's gonna be a bit much. It's the same thing. One's in the dark.
Well, I'm just seeing if it's fully the same thing, but it is.
It is, right?
It's just it's just colored different.
But yeah, those are my books.
Although I think this is the same. They just maybe not here, but they colored back. Did you know that Jim Lee was the?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Or Jim Marie.
Those are my books. I'm really excited for Batman, even though I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm always excited for Justice League and the Hulk. Those are probably my go-tos this week. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Did
guys.
you really go through all of them while I was sitting here?
Yes.
Oh, I thought there was more.
No. I put some back like I was gonna get Martian Manhunter, but I'm not. I can't.
That's surprising. I thought you would.
I just looked
Venture out of
at
your comfort zone.
it. Was just
Splurge, baby. Share. You deserve it. You worked hard all year. Treat yourself.
I will treat myself, but just not the Martian Manhunter.
So you're gonna buy that other Batman cover, aren't you?
No. Those are my books. Bye.
Next up, we have Godzilla versus Fantastic Four. I've been looking forward to this book very, very much. Love Godzilla. Love Fantastic Four. This is going to be a series of one-shots, right?
And he's trashing everybody. He's
Oh.
trashed the cities, now he's trashing the Avengers. One by one, the Fantastic Four,
Well, let's go for it.
Spider-Man, the Hulk.
But what I think is interesting is I think this is set in the early years of Fantastic Four, right?
Probably, because again, so was Godzilla. Godzilla was part of the Marvel Universe.
Well, right, but I think they're doing that with a lot of the other Marvel one-shots. It's not like current continuity. Like, I think like the Avengers one is going to be like Bendis Avengers. You know
Makes
what I mean?
sense, yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
not even sure it's Bendis Avengers. I think
no, they
it's
had like Luke Cage and Jessica Jones.
Oh
and,
well, the
and-
one I saw, it was. Oh no, it's the Thor one that I saw.
Yeah, but
that it
Thor-
was like classic Thor.
Yes, that one was a classic. So they're jumping around the timeline, which I think is cool. So anyway, looking forward to that one as well. And last but not least, I have the second issue of The Rise of Skywalker adaptation. I enjoyed the first issue very, very much. Thought it was very cool. Was well worth the wait. I think with Rise of Skywalker, my feeling is that I understand people's attitudes about the movie. I felt this was like the most comic book-y Star Wars movie ever. So I think it translates very well to
a comic
book, especially when you can get that inner monologue, right? That inner dialogue of characters, see what's going on in their heads.
They
throughout
actually
the
do that?
scenes.
It's not just like a straight adapt.
No,
they
it's
actually add some stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know. I mean, there was stuff. There were scenes added in that first issue and scenes missing.
Oh, okay.
Like they took out like that whole opening scene with where they found the spy and all that, right? You know, all Finn and Poe were flying. Like they just took that out, and it was funny because when I read the first issue, and I got to the end of it, and I'm like, what's missing? I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So was that scene even necessary to the movie?
Oh, I would say not.
Except for the really cool Mark Hamill cameo in that scene, though, because he did the voice of the alien dude that said something about fight the rebellion or something, blah blah blah, and he did that gravelly Mark Hamill voice or whatever. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, looking forward to that one as well. Those are my picks. Thank you to my friends Clifford and Anthony, and we love you guys. Peace out.
Same thing with Monstrous. It's a big indie week. Standstill wraps up. This is the final issue, so I'm looking forward to how this story ends. And finally, 2 new books that came out this week I'm taking a shot at, and we're taking everyone down with us. The synopsis looks interesting enough. I give it a shot. And then the other one is You'll Do Bad Things, and they're right, I will. Those are my picks, everybody. Big week for independence. Go read your comics. It was a big comic book week. It's Batman week. Probably my pick of the week. Let's go pick up Hush if you don't pick anything else up. That's it.
And I'm getting this, but I collect Batman, so it's not like I'm going out of my way to go get it. I actually don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It could be good.
But if it's good, it's good.
If it's good,
it's good.
I feel like it's going to be a retread. To be perfectly honest with you, but that's me. And it's only good. Didn't we talk with Cliff about this? Isn't this? It's like this story, and then they're taking a break for like
They're taking
6
a
months
break
or
and
something.
renumbering it.
which makes
And then going back.
and then
And then
going
going back to this, and then going back to the renumbered ones.
So basically, they're stopping this book, giving you a little limited series, and then starting this book back.
instead of just making that a separate arc within the normal.
Yeah.
That makes a hell. Kudos to you, DC.
They're on fire, man.
Such
Tell
great
me.
marketing. So stupid. And then look, I had to flip for this, but I get to get this too. Yeah.
Barely won.
Oh, you like that cover? Why was this not the cover?
Well, that's for the next issue.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Launch party, Ashcan.
Launch party.
Why don't we have a launch party?
No.
We should have a launch party. And then I'm getting this one. I don't know if Seabiz is going to get it, but maybe I'll just draw it on my own. It's you can't see it. It's absolute Martian Manhunter.
I looked through it actually.
Does it look good? I don't. Martian Manhunter's never been one of the guys I'm like, ooh boy, but
I love Martian Manhunter.
He's a fun character design, so he'll be fun to draw.
Yeah, I like the traditional Martian Manhunter, but when I look through that,
not so much.
It's nothing.
Doesn't do it for you.
It's just nothing.
Doesn't get your
it's just absolutely
your panties
nothing.
in a bunch.
No, my panties. No, doesn't. I don't have panties. I just don't know what they're doing.
So
man, and we were just talking about the just DC in general. We're just talking about the Sean Murphy cover. It's supposed to be a regular cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's a regular foil cover.
Well,
they priced it.
Well, I think the foil is a ratio, but I think the regular one's like a 1 in.
Well, there is no regular one. That's the only one.
No, we saw it. Yeah, we saw it yesterday. Yeah. There is a regular one.
There's a regular Sean.
It's that, only it's not foil.
Oh, so we just didn't get it.
It has the logo on it and stuff.
Okay, so we didn't get it.
It
Okay.
does, that's a
I see,
that's
I see,
a
I see.
virgin foil.
Okay.
So that's why it's 25 bucks. Yeah,
so they're going even extra.
Because he made a big stink about the trade dress on it.
Right. Okay.
And the trade dress is
see that makes sense because when I was looking through it, I was like, what was he talking about? I don't remember seeing it.
because the
and
trade
that's
dress
why.
is very White Knight.
Okay. All right. Well, but still, DC, you suck. I guess. Right? Is that good?
Sure. They're doing a lot of things I don't like.
There are a lot of things I don't like too.
I mean, that could be why I'm buying less and less of their books.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you should
Cut
check that out.
Cut them out completely? No, I can't because of that.
No, I'm just telling them. Maybe maybe they should, see why that is.
Yeah.
Stop effing around.
Yep.
And of course, last but not least, my favorite book of anything, period, is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. This is number 315. Look at that Cougar
It's a
cover.
really good cover.
Wow. How dope is that, bro?
You know what's really good about it too?
What?
It's in color, so you don't even need to get one without
But
color.
if you wanted to see it without color, oh, surprise, surprise. Boom. Still great. Look at that.
It's really nice. What's the next cover though?
Oh, that's this beautiful 1 in 10.
Wow.
Negative space.
Negative Space is pretty popular right
Yeah.
now, so it's cool to see it come to like G.I.
Very
Joe.
nice. Yeah.
Did G.I. Joe do anything like this before with a Negative Space?
Yeah, the last couple.
Last cover been like that?
Stalker. There was one with Stalker.
Oh, okay.
And then I think there's another
Oh, I
one
can't
after
remember
this.
that.
But yeah, my favorite book, Larry Hama. Been writing it since the get-go. If I had to pick any other book and not have another book, it'd be G.I. Joe.
Negative space.
Negative space.
Wait, what about the new Energon one, though? You gotta
Well,
give it some
if I
credit,
had to
though.
pick one book, Anthony.
Then it would be Larry Hama.
Yeah.
Larry Hama wins.
Yeah, Larry
You heard it
Hama
here
wins.
first.
Larry Hama wins.
But the Energon one's good
But
too.
the Energon one is
It's pretty
amazing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good as well.
It's just that Larry Hama's been writing this now for.
Well, he basically created the whole. He created the whole lore. He wrote all the
bios for
the bios for the toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I bought Major Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Larry
Yeah,
Hama is a
cool
legend.
And artwork. Who did the artwork on the cards? Do you remember?
He did some sketches. He sketched a lot of stuff. And then there was a guy that came.
The painter.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember who that was.
Yeah. There's one character like Tunnel Rat.
Mm-hmm.
He's drawn. That's what Larry Hama
He is
looks
Tunnel
like.
Rat.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
Tunnel Rat.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. All right, those are my books.
It's a lot.
Are you having?
So that's my books, Joseph.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. I don't care about your books. I want to talk about Toad.
All right, I'm gonna stop it.
wanna talk about Toad?
Wait, no, I'll stop it and we'll record it better.
No,
All right?
just kidding.
All right, those are
I'm
my
just
books.
kidding.
Thank you guys.
There was a lot of them, but they're cool.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you in
These
2
guys
weeks.
don't know yet, but I have to work next week.
He's lying.
So
I'm Joey's lying.
no,
That's him.
no new comic book day next week, but in 2 weeks we'll see you guys. All right, those are my books. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you.
Yeah, remember to write your letters to Marvel, people.
Yeah, please.
Do it.
Condemn
No
them.
emails.
No, do both.
Yeah,
letters.
Yeah.
Do both.
And make 20 copies
Physical
of
and
those
digital.
letters and mail them.
Wait, what are we
and say Peter Parker deserves Mary Jane again as his wife.
Yes.
And we're not talking Ultimate Universe.
And there's nothing wrong with marriage.
Nothing at all. We're out of here. Bye.
I can feel the energy flow. So intense how the energy glow. When my energy low, that's when my enemies show. I let my enemies know. I take my enemy's soul and burn my enemy's gold. Yeah, intent's amazing. Spider-Man villain. Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne, all the same villains. Jokers, goblins, Luther's the president. Catwoman, let the venom in. I'm dealing with these penguins that want me to kneel before Zod. It's a job for Castle. Through roads like a war machine to find Destro's castle. Xavier schools filled with fools, teaching young mutants how to misuse the powers with which we all fuse. America's frozen in ice. Wonder Woman's disappeared into the night. So Wonder Girl wanders through the years, wondering why no one can explain the tears. Causing havoc, seduced by Madeline, lost in limbo with magic. Black is like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? Resurrection of the righteous. Stole a signal from Soundwave as I fought off Ravage. My optimist was lying on the ground dying. I'm missing my MJ, can't live without Lois. Rise at my lowest, going through storms like a road that can't be touched. Watch her hit a warn, force to trust. New Jedi being born, in an empire soon to be dust. But Yoda's gone, and our fathers are fighting with decisions that made them turn. Had the temple burn, and that's when Mama lost her will to live. Hit me in the sand, and set me off the Dagobah to learn. Lose my hand in return.